Okay, hey there again. I've had a lot of people reach out to me on the comments on my YouTube videos, asking me where I've been or what I'm up to, and I'm okay. And I appreciate all those comments. Appreciate everybody asking about me. But I just been at home in Virginia taking a little bit of a break. By the time most of y'all get around to seeing this video, me and little man will be halfway down the road. We're headed to Florida. I figure I'll go to Florida and hang out for a while, see how the weather does, and from there I might go. I'd like to spend some time in Arkansas, but what I usually do before I leave, I restock the camper, I restock the car. As far as my clothes and everything, this is just a few tips that I do all the time. I keep the same clothes in my camper all the time. So really all I have to do is when I get back to a base camp or wherever I'm at, I wash the clothes, stick them back in the camper. As far as my foods, I'll go through my cabinets and see what I don't have. And a lot of times what you eat around the house you can't get when you're on the road, especially like if you go up north. They're just saying certain things they don't eat, like Brunswick stew. They don't even know what that is. So I'll stock up on all my canned goods like that. I'll clean the camper up real good, wash her down, check on the gel coat, clean it up, put a nice coat of gel coat on it. He's messing with me. And then as far as the camper, what I always do before I hit the road again, starting with the car, I check the headlights, I check all the turn signals, I check the tire pressure in the tires, because if you don't have the proper tire pressure, you're killing your mileage. And I make sure my tires are good, which I always keep brand new tires on the car, so I really don't have to worry about that. And then I make sure I get the oil changed before I hit the highway, because that's real important. This time when I came home, this time from I think I came from Michigan or Illinois or something like that, I got the timing belt changed on the car, because with the Subaru, about every 105,000 miles you're supposed to change the timing belt out. So I had that changed out. I had a tune-up put on the car, and I had the oil change, because probably about a year and a half ago I had the transmission rebuilt, so you know that's good to go. But 247,000 miles on the car, so I'd say she's doing pretty good. But anyway, then on the trailer, what I usually do, look at him, he'll ham it up for a camera, won't he? Say, yeah, I will, Daddy. He'll definitely ham it up for a camera. This is what it's like every day with him. I mean, even when I sleep, but he moves a whole lot in his sleep. I mean, he'll sleep for 5 minutes, and every time he gets up and moves to another position, he wakes me up. Okay, as far as the camper, what I do, once again, I make sure all the lights hit, because if anybody hits this camper, it's fiberglass. It's gonna crack and bust and, you know, be like a Corvette, you know, and then the repairs would be costly, I imagine. But like I said, I check all the lights on the trailer. Then I'll check the wear and tear on the trailer, because see, I always wear out my right side on this trailer. I've taken it up Scamp to see if they could tell me what was wrong with it, and they couldn't. They said the axle's perfect and blah blah blah, and you know, I just replace the tires because they're only like $50–60 a tire. So usually if I get 10,000 miles out of a set of tires, I'm happy. I don't run them up to 60 pounds of pressure. I usually keep mine about 40–45, and that way going down the road my camper doesn't bounce all over the place, because that's a hell of a ride when you got a camper behind you jumping up and down and jerking the car and everything. And I make sure my spare tire is good, you know, because you got to have a spare if you have a flat. So I just, basically it's the same tire, you know, I just make sure it's got air in it and everything. And other than that, you know, pretty well to go. I check my propane. Make sure I got propane. Usually I have to charge a battery, because if the trailer sits for more than a couple weeks, the battery goes dead on it. And another thing I carry in my car, I make sure I carry road flares, and I make sure I carry a portable battery charge, you know, one that you can jump your car to jump start it. Those are two things I always carry. But yeah, other than that, you know, it's pretty simple. I mean, just basically get in the car in the morning, I'll be headed to Florida, and like I said, by the time most of y'all watch this video, me and little man will be in Florida. So I appreciate everybody asking about us, you know, wish me Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. I really do appreciate that. I appreciate all comments y'all give me, and hopefully we'll get some good videos done in Florida. And I don't think I'm gonna go west this year. I think, you know, I'd like to wait until the weather turns, spend a little bit of time in the mid-south, and then I'd like to head over to South Dakota and Colorado, because I have a female friend. She's going to be doing some camp host work out in Custer State Park in South Dakota. So I'd like to go by and, you know, spend some time with her. And I got another buddy of mine, he's from KC. He's going to be doing driving a shuttle bus in Denver. So I figured I'd stop by and see him too. But a lot of people would be surprised how many people, you know, on the road are traveling and making money. I believe my friend up in Chicago, the one that's be going to South Dakota, she's a certified CA, so she might start traveling doing that. But you'd be surprised how many people out here working and everything, making a living and traveling. But anyway, that's the game plan. So hopefully, you know, I'll have a good year this year, and I'll get a lot of good videos done. I have a lot to share with y'all. Me and little man, you know, I don't know how long we'll stay on the road this time. We might, you know, I never know what I'm doing. I wing everything. I never have a game plan or anything. I wing it. But anyway, once again, I want to thank y'all for all the comments you give me. Thank you for all the best wishes. Me and little man, we'll see y'all down the road. Enjoy.